Hey guys, Westy on the mic here.
All right, everyone. Thanks for checking out another Elite multiplayer battle. Today, we have a fun little surprise. All the global rewards and prizes came out, so you can see I have a brand new icon. I was one spot painstakingly from making the next icon tier, so the top 25 had a purple stamp, and then my purple and gold could have been Viking themed, so that would have been fun. But I got 26, so I ended up with the top 50 stamp, or sorry, icon, and still very cool. Plus, I made them, so very fun to see them, and fun seeing them on all the different players' icons throughout the game. This is a prize for the top 100, the stained glass DD3. Made that fun disc, and I was lucky enough to get in the Global League prizes here. Thanks to Greg Guthrie for that. And I just want to give a big shout out to Spinoff Games too for allowing that awesome league to happen and just allowing us to have such fun with such a great event. And just thank them for letting us customize so many things and have a blast. And I also want to say that that drive with that DD3 was the very first time I ever threw that disc with that stamp. So very good start for that guy. I think I'll keep him in the bag for a little bit. And here we go. Ikigai Enzo hole 3. Not often a stroke separator, but we're both in a very good position here. And I haven't even touched on my opponent yet. This is Dr. Phil. I've played him a handful of times this season. He's usually a pretty good match. We'll see how we end up here. And we're both 160 out. We released at the same time, and boom, both chains. So you might also be wondering, how did I get that windbreak hope with that stamp? Well, the answer is kind of fun. Charlie Weebury decided to reward stamp designers with discs of their own in the game with their own stamps on them. So I chose Windbreak Hope just because that's a disc I'll probably be bagging for a long time, and it's fun to have a special stamp on it. Here I go with the DD3. I use that disc a lot on Enzo. Got an extremely lucky break to get through those branches. Dr. Phil was not lucky enough to get that same break. Now here I'm trying to kind of survey my options. I'm thinking the play, yeah, I mean it has to be to go around this drum to the right side, right? And generally I'm a faster player. I'm trying to slow down a little bit, show you guys my aim points, show you guys how I'm thinking. So I do have that in mind a little bit, and I didn't speed this one up as much just because I was trying to show off some more of the fun designs. On that play, I was lucky enough to get it in. That's not an easy shot, and not one I'll make all the time. I had to aim it extra high because I didn't want it to hit that rock, and then I had to take a solid amount of power off of it in order to get it at the right level. Here we go, sunshine here. So I always aim up with that white tree to the left of the aim marker in the basket there. And if it's a neutral head tailwind, I'll line that top chevron up parallel with the little aim point marker above the basket. And it just comes down to putting the right amount of angle on it. With a completely neutral wind, I think it would be a straight pullback, but with a little bit of the right to left, I needed a little bit of anhyzer, and I just missed it. So it's all right. Still have the leads, so not too worried about it. And Dr. Phil putts in for his birdie as well. And yeah, Enzo was very kind to me. Always a fun start there. Decides a lot of different matches, and it's always fun to start on the right side of it. Here we go, Sunshine Glade 2. I believe I got this ace in global this week, so if I don't make it here, I'll be thankful for that trade-off. Ooh, very close. I think I tickled that chain on the far left just a little bit, but not super close, and I missed that one. And generally, I mean, you're not going to hit that bush, or you never should, but I generally will slide to the left before putting that just out of superstition. Didn't that time, and it was still fine. Here we go, Sunshine Glade 4. Very streaky on this one. Decided to go with my Warship play most of the time here. With this win, this is pretty much a straight pullback for me. I put a little bit of hyzer on it, I see now, and I think that caused me to pull it a little bit left. So I should have done a straight pullback with that win, but over adjusted just a bit. And now we are in for another birdie. So kind of sorry there. 3 birdie frames on Sunshine Glade. That's never super fun to see. 3-stroke lead. We'll see. All right, that's right. We have Frozen Valley. I didn't really pay attention to the courses coming in because I was so excited about the stamps and just getting to try out the new discs. So Sometimes I go Aaron Christensen's line with the glide roll rive, but this time I kind of go my standard play. I kind of got a bad wobble and it turned up on me a little bit. It looks like it might be good enough, but I have a feeling there's a little bit too much speed and it's going to carry into the water. And glancing to my left, I see that Dr. Phil had an absolute beautiful drive and he's in for an easy eagle. And I'm going to give this a full send, knowing that if I bounce off and go in the water, we're all tied up. But almost nailed that to save the birdie. And we're going to take the par. I believe I had a three-stroke lead coming into the hole, so should still have a lead of uno. And yeah, I can't remember which holes are left, but we got a par three and a par four. And here we go, Frozen Valley 6. This one, I always go accurate roll musket, aim to the right, pretty much a straight pullback. The one mistake you really don't want to make is leaving it too far left and getting a really unfavorable bounce into the water because that's an instant bogey. And we don't want an instant bogey, my friends. We don't like those. So here we are, on to hole 9, one stroke lead. I'm telling myself, dang man, this could have been a 3-stroke lead, but it's all right. I'd rather it be a 1-stroke lead than a 1-stroke deficit. And here we go, Frozen Valley 3. I really like this hole. Turn Glad Rive, I'm going a little bit safer. I normally aim the middle chevron on that crack in the ice. But with the lead, I made a mistake I don't want to make is going to the water. And this is a pretty good result. I'm going to be probably 90-ish feet away. And I'm uphill, but that's not that big of a deal. In fact, I am exactly 90 feet. And we'll see. Interesting. Dr. Phil didn't even want to give that a bid. So since it's coming up to the end of the season and I have a 1-stroke lead, I don't want to give up that ELO. Not going to chance any kind of weird basket reaction. And we'll birdie out, take the win. So fun to try out the new discs. Thanks for checking that out. Let's see what Dr. Phil has in the bag. Ooh, interesting. He's got an Explorer on the left side of his bag. That's unique. He's got a Windbreak Roll Ballista Pro. He's got that brand new Global Season Lake Glide Captain for making the top 1,000. Bags the Paradigm, the Gald Water Skipper, Cool Season Pass Sapphire. Love that glow color. Ooh, also has the Claymore. Ooh, double Claymore. Don't see a ton of those. And then it's got Glide Hope and Accurate Sticky Harp in the putter slot. So yeah, double Claymore. I respect that. I would do that, but I'm just too stuck with my warship. Anyway, thank you for watching.